Hello and welcome to Aegis Days 5 and 6 of Invictus Fleet Week. I'm Ant from Hassle Free Gaming, and all guided tours throughout the week have been designed to contain information on each ship for the newer players in the verse. So stick around for a quick look at all the ships with a rundown on important stats starting right now. The Eclipse Stealth Bomber with a max crew of 1, 2 size 2 hardpoints, 3 size 9 torps, which are devastating to medium ships like the Vanguards. She has 2 size 1 coolers and shields, 1 size 1 power plant and QT drive. Avenger Stalker is a prisoner transport ship. Like all the other Avengers, they all have beds to log out in and are made for a crew of 1. I'll be describing ship hardpoints and missile racks on the Avengers to help when talking about bigger ships, allowing this video to be a quicker watch for you and packed full of information. The Stalker has 1 size 4 and 2 size 3 hardpoints. A hardpoint is where a ship mountable gun can attach, and the size represents the maximum size of gun it can hold. Also, we can attach a gimbaled mount, which allows a small area of auto aim, but reduces the size of weapon by 1. The Stalker has 4 size 2 missiles, 2 size 1 shields and coolers, 1 size 1 quantum drive and power plant, and comes with 6 prisoner pods, essentially for future gameplay like bounty hunting. A QT drive stands for quantum drive, and a QT drive allows the ship to jump across the solar system, like from planet Hurston to planet Microtech, at extreme speeds. Now, the Avengers series has 4 size 2 missiles on 2 separate racks. The missile rack names can change between manufacturers, so without dragging out this section too long, if changing the rack size, note the names. For example, 1 size 3 will go on MSD 313, 2 size 2s will go on MSD 322, and 4 size 1s will go on MSD 341. Note how the last number corresponds with the size of missile, and the middle number corresponds with how many missiles can be placed on that missile rack, and the first number is the size of rack and the maximum missile size it can carry. I'll challenge your newfound knowledge later on. The Avenger Warlock has no cargo, but instead a size 4 EMP. The Avenger Renegade is described as a light freight with 8 units of cargo space, and is exactly the same as the starter ship the Avenger Titan, just a different colour. The Gladius Valiant, a one-man light fighter, and is one of 3 variants. She has 3 size 3 hardpoints, 2 size 1 and 8 size 3 missiles. The Vanguard Warden, which is the base model which I'll compare the rest of the Vanguard ships off. Warden, a medium fighter, like the rest of the Vanguard series, has 1 size 5 hardpoint and has 4 size 2s fixed to the nose, which is a Vanguard exclusive weaponry, with 4 size 2 and 4 size 3 missiles. Her components are 2 size 2 shields and power plants and coolers, and 1 size 2 quantum drive. The Vanguard Hoplite Dropship. Be sure to check out all dropships in the video linked now for a full rundown and to see how she compares to the other dedicated dropships. The Hoplite has a max crew of 2, she has 1-man turret with 2 size 2s, and differs from the Warden by having 8 size 2 missiles. The Vanguard Sentinel, the electronic warfare, with the addition of a size 4 EMP. Some of the missiles will be swapped out to EMP missiles when they are in game. Vanguard Harbinger, a medium fighter bomber. She differs by the Warden by having the manned turret having 2 size 2 rocket pods, each with having 9 size 3 rockets, and an additional exclusive missile rack with 3 size 5s. The Hammerhead heavy flak gunship with a max crew size of 9 and a min crew for full operation of guns being 7. The pilot has no guns but a whole host of missiles. Now here's your challenge for the Hammerhead. She has 8 MSD 543 missile racks. That's 8 MSD 543 missile racks. So if you accept the challenge, 1. What are the size of missile racks? 2. How many missiles per rack? 3. And what size are those missiles? Pause the vid and post your answers below now. If you want to rewind, I have the timestamp on screen. I look forward to seeing your answers in the comment section below. The Hammerhead is called a heavy gunship for a good reason, and will be more deadly in player hands in 4.0, as the devs are making turrets even more usable by players. She carries 6 man turrets with 4 size 4 guns each, 2 size 3 shields, power plants, coolers, and 1 size 3 quantum drive and space for 40 units of cargo, or a cyclone. Retaliator heavy bomber with a max crew of 7. The pilot has no guns but the option to have 6 size 9 torpedoes, and in the future the option to swap out the torpedo bay for a modular room, maybe troop deployment, cargo space, we shall see. She has 3 man turrets with 2 size 3s each and 2 man turrets with 2 size 2s each. And she has 2 size 2 coolers, power plants and shields, and 1 size 2 quantum drive. Oh, and if you're wondering what the torp rack is called in a Retaliator or Eclipse, well, it's just called Eclipse rack or Retaliator rack. No numbers, just the ship name and then the rack. Sabre Comet is a single man stealth fighter with 4 size 3 hardpoints, 4 size 3 missiles spread over 2 racks. The Comet has 3 size 1 shields, 2 size 1 coolers and power plants, and 1 size 1 quantum drive. The Sabre. The only difference to the Comet is the colour. The other version is the Sabre Raven, which holds 2 AMPs but no missiles and 2 less hardpoints. The Nautilus heavy mine layer and sweeper. All information on her will probably change as the ship goes through development, so please bear that in mind. The Nautilus has 2 variants different in colour. Each come with 2 types of mine, one being a traditional mine which will track ships that come close, and sentries with unknown guns on them. To remove mines, the Nautilus has drones. The pilot may or may not have access to 2 size 7 turret guns. Other guns on the ship include 3 man turrets, 2 with 2 size 3 guns, and the other man turret is a missile turret. The components are 2 large coolers and power plants, 3 large shields, and 1 large quantum drive, and 64 units of cargo. Again, this all may change and probably will. The Redeemer gunship. Now, because this ship went from being a dropship to a gunship, and the RSI website is not updated, for example, it says the ship has 1 manned and 1 pilot turret, but we can see there are 2 more remote turrets. So, I don't have enough solid information for me to be confident enough to speak about her. So that will conclude the tour. I look forward to seeing your answers to the Hammerhead challenge in the comments below, and seeing you in the next guided tour on the 29th. If you're new and want to take advantage of the free fly event, click the link below. The code will be entered automatically, and make a free account. You will be able to play Star Citizen for free until the 2nd of June and be able to fly the ships on display. And with the link below, your in-game starting monies will have doubled. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the verse.